Oh, wow.
Wow.
Just exhausting going through that game again. It was wild to watch.
It was wild, and there was a moment where I'm like, the Bears are going to go to the NFC Championship.
I mean, in overtime, marching down the field before he throws the pick, it looked like it. Despite that pick and despite the way this ended, man, how bright is the future for Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears right now?
To me, it's a 10 out of 10. You know, was he perfect? Was he perfect all year? No, but you saw what made this guy so special coming out of the draft all year, and you saw it in the playoffs. There is no moment too big for this guy. And now I'll say this. This is the duality of him, though. When 2nd and 4 here, he needs to clean this part up of his game. Just an accurate speed out. He airmails it, throws a little hard. And that's where you're kind of like, okay, once we get the easy stuff a little more consistent, Jay, he's off his back foot. He's at the 40-yard line. He throws this on 4th and 4. It's halfway into the end zone. This is what's crazy. Nobody can do stuff like this. So that's why I say there's the duality of Caleb Williams right now, where as he grows, you're going to see him clean up that 2nd down throw where he doesn't need to make this play, these plays. I mean, this I still think is one of the best throws I've ever seen. Okay, but with Ben Johnson, the understanding he's got, just the future, you have to be thrilled. Now, that being said, again, there are things to clean up. He will remember this sort of stuff, and I don't even put that interception on him as we talked about. But if you're a Bears fan right now, I know that you're pretty sour about how this game ended. I know that the Cinderella season's over. But my message to you would be, when you can get over this, my goodness, you should be excited. Ben Johnson just won a very tough division for you guys. You are a player or two away from going to the NFC Championship game, and your quarterback just finished his 2nd year. Oh, and by the way, Colson Loveland looks like an absolute star. Luther Burden, obviously rookie, looked very good. Odunze is in his 2nd year. I think they're going to continue to progress with him. Both your running backs can go. This team is a wagon. The Bears, it's been a long time coming, but the Bears are back.
We are a long way from Eberflus. Okay.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Okay. So the Rams advanced to the NFC Championship, which I know you expected, but as great as Sean McVay has been as the head coach of that team, you did have some issues with how he called this game.
Yeah, it was very fascinating because I think Sean McVay is literally the premier coach in the league. I love the guy. I love his offensive mentality. And you got to give credit. Things did not go their way today. I thought it got him out of his rhythm, and we saw that late in the game. When we dig into some of this, okay, here we go. You're up 7. 1st down, of course, you run the ball. I get that. Force a timeout. 2nd down, you run the ball. I get that. 3rd down here, look at the play clock, Jay. It's 2:07. Let Matthew try and get a 1st down. Even if it's incomplete, we're at the 2-minute warning anyways. So, again, I was shocked that they ran it there because we were just going to 2-minute warning anyways. Overtime, 1st play, run the football. Okay, great gain. 2nd play, run the football. I get it's 3rd and short. But we have now gone 2 drives in a row where Matthew Stafford in crunch time hasn't touched the ball and they get stopped. Thank God defense made a play. We said, all right, we're going to give Matthew the reins here. Boom. Colby Parkinson up the sideline. Bam. Are you kidding me? This throw is from a different planet. 3rd and 6, we just talked about it. Cover 0, he shifted protection, hits Puka. We call it fall to win. All Puka had to do was turn around. Matthew identifies all of those things. So as rough as it was for Matthew in this offense at times, I'm a big believer in crunch time, put it in your best player's hands. You know, and Matthew Stafford, obviously, a lot of people think he's going to win MVP this year, myself included. I was a little disappointed that the 2 drives, 1 to 3rd down to seal the game, they didn't give him a shot. The 3rd down to continue the drive in overtime, they took the ball out of his hands. I thought they were very fortunate that they got another chance for Matthew to go down there and lead a game-winning drive.
And then Ben Johnson, who's done a terrific job, obviously, as head coach of the Bears, really went for it on 4th down a couple of times, and now you look back on it, you think maybe if you'd kicked field goals there instead, you might have won this game.
So this is the whole analytics conversation. I love when they're like, oh, analytics says go, analytics says go. I struggle with football analytics because I don't think the analytics go far enough. Oh, it's a 60% chance of getting it, sure. Okay, but my question is, at the end of the game, what is the stats where it's like, what would have happened when the 40% we didn't get it showed up? Did the field goals have mattered? Okay, what happens on the ensuing drive for the Rams? Now, it's hard to quantify this, but also momentum. Jay, coming off the field or coming onto the field as an offensive player, when we got a 4th down stop, you're sprinting on there.
Of course.
It's unbelievable. So I love the aggressiveness, I really do, but in the same breath, I would like to see the league take the next step and kind of dig a little deeper into like, okay, percent chance that we convert this versus if we don't convert it, what are the percent chance that we're jammed on the other side of this thing?
Right.
That's where my head goes.
In other words, what you're looking for from the nerds is a little more.
Yeah, the problem
Challenge
is,
accepted.
Yeah.
I can hear them saying that right.
we don't have enough nerds in football. It's a little too much meatheads.
Right.
We might need like some actual nerds
Let's
to come in
bring
here and
let's
give
do
us
it.
some deep down data.
I like that. Let's bring in some smart people. So it's now a battle of the NFC West and the NFC Championship game. Luke, I know you're pumped about this.
Yeah.
You've been a big fan of the Rams all year long, but I know your heart's with Seattle. Right now, as of this moment, according to FanDuel, the Seahawks a slim 2.5-point favorite to make their 4th Super Bowl in franchise history. Sean McVay will be coaching in his 3rd career NFC title game. Early on, I know it's early.
It's early.
Tell us what you like.
I might flip on this, but I like Seattle.
Yeah.
And as you know, I've been on this desk all year pumping my fists about the Rams, the Rams, the Rams.
Yes, you have.
But the dominant fashion Seattle showed, the fact that Lumen Field is as loud as it was 12 years ago,
Yep.
all of those things that have added in, I really like Seattle to find a way. Right now, by Wednesday, I might change my mind.
And Luke's going to be on the show all week, so tune in Wednesday, see if he changes his mind. You can see that game on TSN this Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and our show will immediately follow that primetime game.